Welcome back to Decorah on Vikings Radio 1240 KDEC, Decorah and KDECradio.com. Larry Berlin, the guy to my right, and the guy gabbing right now is Darren Swenson. Postseason basketball upon us, and pretty fun atmosphere here tonight for a gym that was built too small to ever host a postseason game.
You bet, and it was a really good crowd when the other two teams were here, obviously, and a great atmosphere, Darren. You're right, and I think both fans here, both sides of the court, are juiced, ready for a good one. You know, I got a little bit rushed there with the national anthem coming up, but I thought of another key here while I was thinking about how well they sang that. You know, a lot of times you can start looking for reasons that you don't play well. What I'd like to see tonight from Decorah is reasons why they played so well. And that's, again, you know, it kind of that proactive, reactive thing. There's really no reason in the world that Decorah just can't come out and just play a real good ball game here tonight.
Decorah will shoot to our left, and Oelwein shoots to our right. Oelwein breaks the huddle of Nick Schaaf. John Carlson breaks his team out onto the court right now, and away we go. The tap will be between Austin Arndt and James Lang.
If we don't get this tap here, Darren.
Arndt is probably 6'2". Lang is taller than that. The official has the basketball, and the tap is controlled by Decorah. It's knocked out of the hands of Hartman and taken there by Troy Rao.
Unbelievable.
Rao leaves it for Evan Suko. Double team on the half court. Passes on the near right wing to Tony Rex. Rex in the right corner to Austin Arndt. He's double teamed. Takes the dribble. Bounce pass underneath to Rex. Rex goes up and got fouled by Chris Hartman.
Nice play there right away by Oelwein. They did a good job and against this kind of a trap zone that we're running. Got a good looking shot.
Rex, a 48% free throw shooter. First one up around the rim and good. 1-0 Oelwein. We're 20 seconds in.
You know, sometimes those guys get really excited down there trying to block shots, but I think if he'd have just put his hand straight up, I don't believe the guy would have made the shot. He had a really awkward angle.
Second one coming for Tony Rex. It's in the air and through the hoop. A 2-0 lead for Oelwein, and Decorah will have their first legitimate possession as Colin Nimrod dribbles to the front court to our left. Nimrod bounces on the right wing to Schuring as Oelwein coming out in a zone. Hartman has it between the circles, dribbles to the left wing, now dribbles to the left corner, goes on top to Jacob Leaps. A three is up. It is long. Rebound pulled down left of the lane by Nimrod. Nimrod dribbles out to the left wing and retreats to the midcourt area. Passes on the right side to Jacob Leaps. Leaps between the circles to Schuring, left to the key to Hartman, left corner to Nimrod. Three is up and good, and Colin gives Decorah the lead at 3-2 with 1 minute into the ball game.
That's a very good sign.
Suko passes across the timeline to Rao. Suko has it again on the right wing. Decorah in a 1-3-1 to Rao. Left side to Rex. Rex driving into the lane, and he traveled with it as he tried to drive into the lane, but found the trees too tall.
Well, Lang did a really nice job there of, first of all, not following when he got the pass, and then moving his feet.
Nimrod will dribble up into the front court, passing on the far right wing to Leaps. Between the circles to Nimrod at the free throw line to Lang underneath the Hartman. Catches, shoots, and scores. Hartman gives Decorah a 5-2 lead. We're 1.5 minutes in. Extended zone pressure again from Decorah. Suko still has it in the backcourt. Suko passes on the left side to Rao. Rao to Rex in the lane, and Rex lost control of it, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Yep.
A turnover on Oelwein. That will be number 2 on them.
You bet, Darren. And again, the defense forced that for sure.
1:40 in. It's a 5-2 lead for Decorah. Decorah ball shooting to our left with Nimrod dribbling it up into the front court. On the left side to Schuring. Between the circles to Nimrod. Nimrod fakes the pass one way, goes to Schuring left side. Now to Hartman to Lang in the lane. Put up a 5-footer, no good. Got it back, put it up and in. Lang with more points than he had last Tuesday night, and that's a good sign.
Yeah.
7-2 Decorah. 2:05 into the ball game. On the left side with it is Mayotte. He is double teamed. He kicks it along the left baseline to Arndt. Arndt dribbles out of a double team, throws it into the backcourt through the hands of Jared Latterberg. It's going to go out of bounds, and Decorah will have it from the far end as Mason Moeller and Daquan Schumacher come in for Oelwein.
And right now, Decorah has employed kind of a half-court trap, kind of an extended 1-3-1, and Oelwein's having a lot of trouble with it.
30-second timeout asked for by Nick Schaaf. 5:40 to play here in quarter number 1. A 7-2 lead for Decorah. The Crestwood Cadets will get the winner of this one in Waukon on Thursday night. Crestwood with an impressive 58-35 win over Waukon, and with the success they're having over there athletic-wise right now, it's got to be one of those things that could potentially snowball. 4th place in wrestling, girls making it to state once again. Cadets are hot.
Yeah, well, and their wrestlers, where did that come from? My goodness gracious, you know. Decorah wrestled with them all year, and then all of a sudden they go down there and it's like somebody gave them some kind of mind-altering or body-altering drug.
Deep on the right side with it is Skuring. Back between the circles to Nimrod at the free throw line to Lang. A turnaround shot from there fails to fall. Rebound leaps in the lane, put it up, no good. Rebound, Lang, put it up and in.
Holy smokes, who is that guy?
3rd time a charm for James Lang. It's 9-2 Decorah, 5:18 to play first quarter. Driving left to the lane is Arndt. Takes a 5-footer, no good. Rebound, Hartman. Outlet left to Skuring. Skuring up into the front court. Bounces it right corner to Nimrod. A 3 is up. It is good. They're going to wave it off, but he traveled beforehand.
Ooh. He made that one look pretty easy. I didn't see the travel.
9-2. A lead for Decorah. Here's Schumacher underneath the Arndt. Put up the shot. No good. And a foul is going to be called. Or are they going to rule it a goaltend?
Yeah.
They're going to rule it a goaltend.
Hand was in the net.
Arndt will get the bucket to go. It is a 9-4 lead for Decorah with 4:58 to play here in quarter number 1.
You don't see that called very often, but that was probably legit.
Nimrod, Skuring, Lang, Leaps, and Hartman on the floor. Nimrod to Hartman on the left wing. Chris for 3. Got it! Hartman with 5. Hartman now 3 of 4 on the season from long distance. 12-4 Decorah, 4:40 to play first quarter. Schumacher's pass taken away by Skuring. Quickly ahead to Nimrod. He'll lay it up. He'll lay it in. Nimrod with 5. 14-4 Decorah. 4.5 to play first quarter. Just the start Decorah needed. Here's Skuring with a steal, and he was pulled down and fouled by Daquan Schumacher trying to get the loose ball. Schumacher will pick up his first and the team's first. Kind of a similar start to what we saw last Tuesday night, Coach B.
You betcha, you know, and Tuesday night it kind of fizzled as the maybe ran out a little gas there toward the end, but boy, I tell you what, let's hope we can keep this going. It's fun basketball.
14-4 Decorah, 4:20 to play here in quarter number 1. Nimrod with the basketball in between the circles. He'll dribble to the right side against Latterberg's defense. Left to the key to Hartman to Lang along the baseline, and he put it up and in from 15. Lang with 6, 16-4 Decorah.
I think Lang has a little more focus tonight. What do you think?
And Schumacher throws it into the second row. Turnover number
6
on the Huskies.
And they're all forced by our defense.
4:03 to play quarter number 1, 16-4 Decorah. You know, Marcy Iverson and Ruth Price are loving this start.
Oh boy, I hope they've got some energy drink there to kind of contain this whole thing, but we're all right.
Just make sure it's a regular and not decaf coffee tonight. Here is Hartman underneath the Drenth at the left block. Put up the shot, no good. Rebound deflected out of bounds off of Oelwein's hands. Decorah will keep it as Drenth and Hosting came in at the last dead ball.
I believe Ruth Price is going to have a birthday here fairly soon. Guess how many years old do you think she might be?
32?
Close, 33.
Skuring from Hosting, top of the key, three-pointer, long. Rebound pulled down by Latterberg for Oelwein. Latterberg dribbles up into the front court, double teamed by Hosting and Skuring. Leaves it at the top of the key to Arndt. Arndt takes a dribble, passes on the far left wing to Latterberg. Back between the circles to Suko. Suko passing on the right side to Rao. Rao double team. Kicks it between the circles to Mason Moeller. Moeller between the circles gives a hand pass at the top of the key to Arndt. Arndt passes on the right side to Suko. Suko right corner to Rao. Rao had it punched away, taken away by Hosting for Decorah. Hosting up into the front court. Hosting drives all the way down, went up, had the ball knocked out of bounds. Decorah will keep it. Baseline right, 3:10 to play first quarter, 16-4 Vikings.
And I really like what Bryce did there. He just went right into that Oelwein defense before they had a chance to really get set.
Tim Winter now into the game for Decorah as well. Hosting to Skuring in the corner to Reed Drenth at the right block. Drenth is double team, kicks it back to Skuring on the right wing, skips it over to Hosting on the left wing, goes Tavakey to Nimrod, had it knocked away by Latterberg. Latterberg lost control of it. It's taken back by Nimrod in the backcourt. 3 minutes to play first quarter, 16-4 Decorah. Hosting to Skuring in the right corner, Drake for three, long rebound taken by Winter at the free throw line. To Skuring, drives in, lays it up and in. And a timeout is asked for by Nick Schaaf. Second timeout he's taken in the quarter. It'll be a 30 with 2:44 to play, quarter number one. Vikings 18, Huskies 4.
Boy, again, right now Oelwein is just absolutely getting out hustled, and it's too bad that they can't. They just don't seem to have the getting in the right places at the right time.
This time of year, when you're facing a team with 2 wins, you gotta knock their confidence down right away, and we'll see if Decorah has done that in the big picture. But 18-4, 5 minutes into the ball game, in the biz we call that a good start.
Right, and especially when they've made inside-outside. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't been like a one-dimensional type thing.
Lang with 6, Hartman 5, Nimrod 5, Skuring with 2. Drake's been in a little bit of a shooting slump. I like what he did there, got the board and just took it right in. And you know what? Those 2-footers are a little more high percentage than those 3-pointers. Arndt had it knocked away, but Reed Drenth fouled him in the process.
Yeah.
Also, let's talk about the defensive end. Coming out in this trapping defense, that seemingly has energized the Vikings from the get-go. You agree?
I absolutely do. We got a couple quick turnovers, and that builds confidence, Darren.
Rex left to the key against Drenth. Right of the key is Arndt. Arndt drives into the right block, puts it up high off the glass. No good. Rebound punched out of bounds off the hands of Oelwein. Decorah will play it. 2:28 to play quarter number one. It's an 18-4 lead for the Vikings.
Darren, excuse me, but Drenth did not get the rebound there, but he forced the Oelwein guy to knock it out of bounds.
Nimrod to the front court to our left for Decorah. Nimrod between the circles, dribbles to the left wing, left corner to Skuring underneath the Reed. Drenth powers it up there, put it up, no good. Drenth got it back, put it up kind of awkwardly, but got fouled. Good stick-to-itiveness from Reed Drenth. The foul for Oelwein will go on Tony Rao. That'll be his first and the team's second. I saw Coach post across the way, so I had to use stick-to-itiveness.
Stick-to-itiveness, yeah. I thought maybe you're going to do the red-blue cheer or something. Anyway, the thing is here, Darren, we've got 5 offensive rebounds already in the ball game, and that's a really good sign, especially when Oelwein has 0. In fact, Oelwein, believe it or not, has only 1 rebound in the game.
Drenth's first free throw up and good, 19-4 Decorah. Drenth a 58% free throw shooter. Second free throw's up and good. Drenth with the first bench points for either squad. 20-4 Decorah. 2:09 to play first quarter. Latterberg at three-quarter court, passes to Suko, passes across the timeline. Tavakey to Rex, now to Latterberg between the circles. Latterberg is double-teamed, had it knocked away. It's a loose ball. It is taken at the half-court line by Rex, but they're going to rule it an over and back violation. Apparently, it did not touch a Decorah player, and the official was right at the half-court line and had a great angle. Nick Schaaf is arguing the call, but I
don't think he's going to win. Even if he's right, he's not going to win. I know how that works.
From both perspectives, yes. Right? Coaching and officiating. 20-4 Decorah. Decorah ball shooting to our right. Winter to Hosting, left corner to Leaps. Leaps dribbles to the left wing, goes Tavakey to Winter. Winter takes a couple of dribbles to the right side, leaves it for Nick Bachman on the right wing, underneath to Drenth at the right block. Drenth double team, powers it up and in. Muscle from 44, and it's 22-4 Decorah. 1:24 to play here in quarter number one. A pass across the timeline to Tony Rex. And a drive on the right side, and a foul is going to be called. It's going to be called on Nick Bachman. Bachman picks up his first and the team's second. Hey, we got another fan. Just got a text message. A fellow Winona State broadcaster, guy that broadcast with me.
Let's see.
Had a pretty good jump shot back in the day.
Did his last name start with W?
I believe so.
Okay.
Mr. Chris Wanless. Hope all is well, my friend.
Anytime you're at Winona, it's got to be great.
Good alumni at that school, from what I hear.
Yeah.
That's what my sources say. Granted, they're you. Free throw lines aren't.
They're biased, do you?
Top of the key to Schumacher. Goes in the right corner to Ladderberg. Ladderberg around the screen, right side. Lost control of his dribble. Got it back. Back between the circles to Suko. And Suko's pass kicked into the backcourt by Colin Nimrod. 59.7 to play first quarter. It is a 22-4 lead for Decorah. Arndt with it right of the circle. Back between the circles to Sam Mayat. Mayat to Arndt. Arndt driving into the lane, and a foul is going to be called on Decorah. It'll be the fourth on the Vikings with 49.3 to play here in the quarter as Lang picks up his first and the team's fourth.
That's the first time that he hasn't moved his feet on defense.
Arndt with it in the right corner, right of the circle to Schumacher. Schumacher on the drive of the lane. Loose ball taken away by Lang. Two-handed pass ahead to Skirring left side. Now to Leaps, and he lays it up and in. Well-executed break by Decorah, and Leaps gets his first two. It's a 20-point lead for the Vikings. 30 seconds to play first quarter, 24-4. Schumacher with the basketball, top of the key, passes on the right side to Sam Mayat, had it knocked away. Taken away by Drake Skirring, turnover number 10 on Oelwein. Skirring left side to Leaps, three is up, it is no good. Rebound Leaps, he puts it up from 5, he misses, he gets it back, he puts it up, no good. Hartman, fourth time, up and in! Hartman with 7, 26 for Decorah. Stick-to-itiveness to the max right there.
Oh, I tell you.
1 second left in the quarter, Ladderberg hits a three-point, or takes a three-pointer, no good. Well, in the biz, we call that a good start. 26-4, Decorah leads it after 1. Let's take a break for Ace Hardware. 26-4, Decorah leads it after 1 quarter of play, Coach B.
Unbelievable, Darren. That's as nice a start as I've seen any team have for a long period of time. Both ends, defense, offense. Decorah right now is shooting 11 of 20. That's 55%. Believe this or not, Darren, Oelwein has attempted 4 shots. They've made 1.
And it's because of that Decorah defense that has forced 10 turnovers thus far.
Yep. Right now, Decorah has 4 assists, only 1 turnover.
Nimrod between the circles to Chris Hartman. Hartman on the right side to Nimrod, high on the right to Leaps. A turnaround shot from the free throw line is no good. Lang skies for the rebound, had it stripped on the way up, taken away by Arndt. Arndt up the right side of the floor. Arndt spins to the right block, put it up off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled down by Hartman. Hartman now to Skirring, right side to Nimrod. Nimrod dribbles to the free throw line, back to Skirring right side. Right of the lane to Lang. Lang along the baseline to Leaps. Leaps drives in, puts it up from the right block and scores. Leaps with 4. 28-4 Decorah. Up into the front court comes Oelwein. Here is Arndt driving left of the lane. Went up, had it rejected by Lang. The ball goes out of bounds, and with 7:11 to play here in the second quarter, Oelwein will play it up 28, or trailing 28-4. Baseline left, Evan Suko will look to get it inbounds. Does so to Rao, lost control of it. He runs it down to the right corner in front of the Decorah bench on the right wing to Austin Arndt. Arndt will take a dribble back between the circles to Suko. Suko around a screen right side. Suko takes a couple of dribbles, goes top of the key to Arndt. Arndt between the circles against Skirring. Arndt dribbles to the free throw line, takes a free throw line jump shot. It is no good. Rebound down to Leaps for Decorah. Leaps up into the front court. Leaps passing right side to Nimrod. A 3 is up. A 3 is good. 8 for Colin Nimrod. 31-4 Vikings. 6:35 to play second quarter.
Now I know what Northwestern felt like against Iowa the other day.
Moeller on the right side, now to Arndt. Arndt drives into the lane, put it up from the right block and scores, and a foul is called on Decorah. Arndt with his second bucket, 1 coming from the free throw line as Lang will pick up his second personal foul and the team's 5th.
And Coach Carlson is all upset there. By God, you know, we didn't quite play as good a defense as we have.
Yep.
That's good. I like it. I like to see him get right in the face of these guys when they slough off like that.
Well, and when you've had as good of a start as you have, as Arndt misses the free throw, rebound down to Hartman, and we'll talk about it at the next dead ball. Nimrod up into the front court to Schurring. Schurring on the left wing. Skips it over towards Bachman, who makes a leaping grab on the deep right wing. Leaves it for Nimrod deeper on the right side. Right corner to Hartman. Now to Nimrod. Top of the key to Schurring. Left side, Nick Bachman. Bachman skips it over to Nimrod right side. Collin dumps it to Reed Drenth. Right block. Puts it up. It is no good. Rebound is tied up between Oelwein and Decorah, and Oelwein will have possession. When things go so easy for you early on in the ball game, human nature is to slough off a little bit. How do you avoid kids from doing that? It's a $64,000 question.
Well, you've never done it. I don't know. Answer your own question.
Huh? Arndt dribbles to the free throw line, lost it, got it back. He is triple teamed. He passes on the near right wing to Rex. Skips it over on the left side of Moeller. Moeller left baseline to Rao. 15-footer, no good. Arndt got the rebound, put it up and in, and a foul is called on Reed Drenth. Drenth picks up personal number 2, team foul number 6 on Decorah.
And that is the first offensive rebound for Oelwein in this ballgame. Comes at about 5:30 of the first half.
Girls basketball regional final. New Fonda has defeated Turkey Valley tonight, 57-46.
That's too bad.
Turkey's only other loss this year to the Decorah girls. As Arndt's free throw up and good. It's 31-9. Decorah. 5:33 to play second quarter. Nimrod with it up into the front court. Passes on the left wing to Schurring. Back between the circles to Nimrod. Left side of Schurring. Top of the key to Nimrod. Nimrod to the free throw line and Drenth. Drenth left side to Nimrod. Nimrod left corner to Schurring. High on the left to Drenth. Power move down the lane. Right hand scoop shot. No good. Rebound down to Winter. He puts it up. No good. But he was fouled on the play. Foul is going to be called on Sam Mayotte, his first, team's third. Winter to the line to shoot a couple of 54% free throw shooter.
Well, I tell you what, again, Drenth made that happen. A great move. He just isn't able to get the magic thing to fall down here.
Free throw, no good.
Couple of young players coming in. I remember these guys from a night when they were up here for, I think, either a 9th grade game or a JV game.
Corey Herkin coming in for Oelwein. Second free throw up and good for Winter. That's his first point. 7 Decorah players have scored thus far.
Great way to get your name in the book, big guy.
32-9 Vikings, 5:05 to play till halftime. Left baseline with it is Troy Rao. Rao dribbles to the left wing, left corner to Arndt. Arndt on the drive of the lane, put up the shot on Reed Drenth. It fell short, and the rebound pulled out of the air by Schurring. Break up the right side of the floor for Decorah. Right corner to Nimrod. Collin for 3. Bingo! Collin Nimrod with his third three-pointer. And another timeout is asked for by Oelwein. 4:43 to play till halftime. It is 35-9 Decorah. And let's take a break for those great folks at Decorah Tire Service. From Paul Hudson, your State Farm insurance agent, in that break, as Reed Drenth will pick up his third personal foul, and the team's 7th with 4:34 to play till halftime. Arndt will go to the free throw line for the 1-and-1. I think Chris should be allowed to come in here since it is a 1-and-1. He will be now, as Drenth will come to the bench.
Well, that's the only negative so far. Both big men for Decorah have 2 fouls, and in the case of Reed, 3.
1-and-1 coming for Austin Arndt. First free throw up and good. Arndt with 8 of the 10 points for the Huskies.
Yeah.
35-10 Decorah, 4:34 to play second quarter. Winner goes to walk on to face Crestwood on Thursday night. Second free throw up and good for Arndt. It's 35-11 with 4:30 to play till halftime. Decorah with the ball shooting to our left. Hartman along the baseline of Winter. Winter put up an awkward angle shot. No good from 2. Rebound down to Corey Harkin for Oelwein. Rao has it left baseline now on the left wing to Austin Arndt. Arndt on the left wing, takes the dribble, goes left side to Rao. Rao splitting defenders, had it knocked away. It's a loose ball. Kicked along the sideline, and Oelwein will have it. Harkin put it up. It is no good. Rebound down to Winter. Winter now to Schurring. Schurring with the basketball between the circles to Nimrod. Nimrod passing on the right wing to Bachman. Back between the circles to Nimrod. Left side, Drake. Three-pointer up. Long. Rebound knocked around. And it's a loose ball. And it's still loose. And it's a hot potato. And it's a jump ball. And it's Decorah ball.
Well, you had a lot of things that it was there. That's, what do they call it, alliteration or something? Where you compare things to things? Ruth would know.
Yes.
Ruth will send me a card.
Yes. She,
maybe that's simile. I don't know. It's something like that. Maybe it's I don't know.
Wasn't there a simile kid that played for Crestwood?
Well,
he was a pretty good ball player.
Yeah, there was a simile that in high school, Simile High School in Minneapolis, St. Paul.
They're pretty good at wrestling.
Oh gosh, yes.
Leaps with it on the left side, retreating into the midcourt area. Lob pass over the head of Lang, and Lang is 6'8", and he would have had to bend twice his size to catch that lob.
Well, but it's a good idea, wasn't it?
Well, good try.
Yep.
35-11 the score. Decorah on top. 3:23 to play till halftime. Between the circles with it is Ladeberg. Ladeberg in the right corner, and Rex. Rex to the right block, and Arndt. Arndt bounces it in the lane to Myatt. Went up, got rejected by the rim. Rebound Nick Bachman for Decorah. Bachman up the right side of the floor. He'll gun it to the left wing and Leaps. Leaps will travel with it. That's turnover number 4 on Decorah.
I wish that there again, Leaps again, it's hard to tell. You know, he's doing the right thing and trying to go to the basket, but I wish he would have made one more pass. Make that extra pass and then cut to the basket, and guess what? He'd had a layup.
3:04 to play till halftime. And Oelwein with the ball shooting to our right, and they put the double team on again as Suko tried to pass his way through it, and it's punched out of bounds by the left hand of Chris Hartman.
We could feel the air on that, baby.
2:56 to play till halftime. Top of the key with it is Ladeberg. Ladeberg left side of Mason Muller. A three-pointer is up. It is no good. Deflected rebound taken by Lang for Decorah. Outlet right to Drake Schuring. Now to Hosting. Underneath the Leaps. He took it up strong and got fouled. Fouled by Tony Rex. Rex will pick up personal number 1, team foul number 4. Leaps to the line to shoot a couple. He's got 4 points, and he's a 73% free throw shooter.
And again, there was a really nice fast break layup opportunity.
First free throw up and good for Jacob Leaps.
A little bit of the helium's gone out of our blimp here. I mean, we haven't been doing a lot of scoring here lately. 26 though in the first quarter, and that's why there's a comfortable advantage. Second free throw up and good for Leaps. It's 37-11 Decorah. 2:39 to play till halftime. Arndt with the basketball on the right side, passes it deep on the right wing to Muller, tried to get it back to Arndt. It's knocked away, it's taken away by Lang on the floor. Now to Leaf, quickly ahead to Hosting. Hosting had it stripped by Muller, saves it in bounds, but right to Hosting, now to Hartman. Wild shot from the left block, no good. Rebound pulled down by Mason Muller for Oelwein. Now to Arndt, who slides his way down to the Decorah defense and lays it up and in. 37-13 Decorah. 2:07 to play till halftime. Bryce Hosting with a three-pointer left side, no good. Schuring, rebound, no look, pass to Hartman, and he lays it up and in. Hello. Wow. That was a good, that's one of those plays that would go on the top 10.
Hartman with 9, 39-13. Decorah on top with 105 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Muller between the circles to Ladeberg. Ladeberg double teamed, had it knocked away, and just basically throws it directly out of bounds.
Well, he got frustrated.
12 turnovers on the Huskies, 4 on Decorah.
And we've got 5 assists. We're still on that plus side, Darren.
I like it.
I like it a lot because look at the score.
That's the main thing, to be on the plus side of 39-13. Decorah leading with 1:27 to play here in the second quarter. Hartman along the baseline, patted, deflected, loose ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartman.
Now he got a little bit ginger with that pass. I wish he'd have just shot that shot right there.
1:22 to play in the quarter. 39-13 the score. Vikes have outscored Oelwein 13-9 in this frame after outscoring them 26-4 in the first frame. Driving left to the lane is Ladeberg. Put it up from the left block. No good. Arndt got the rebound. Loose ball. Nimrod saves it in bounds to Winter for Decorah. Nimrod dribbles between defenders, lost control of his dribble. It's still loose. It's a hot potato again, and Nimrod passes to Hosting to the free throw line, and Hartman to Leaps. Reverse layup, no good. Winter the rebound, left block, put it up, no good. Rebound deflected out of bounds, and Leaps was out of bounds and came back into play at first. And that will be a turnover back to Oelwein with 49 seconds to play second quarter.
That's too bad. We had a great opportunity there to get 2 points, Darren, twice.
Oelwein up into the front court with Mason Moeller. Moeller on the left wing. Between the circles to Suko at the free throw line to Arndt. Went up, shot block, foul called on Chris Hartman, and he picks up his second, and that'll be the team's eighth. Arndt, the only one scoring for Oelwein tonight. In this quarter, he's got all 9 points, and he's got 11 of the 13 for the Huskies. His average 12 a year.
He looks to me like he's just about gassed, too, if you know what I'm saying.
Free throw no good. 34.6 to play till halftime. 39-13 the score.
Is it normal for your tongue to hang down to your waist?
Not if you're not a Doberman
or a giraffe. No. You know, giraffes have the longest tongues of any animal.
Arndt free throw is good. I did not. Was I supposed to learn that back in the day?
No, you stick with me. I'll give you some more trivia.
Okay. Arndt with the free throw good. 39-14. Decorah on top with 25 seconds to play till halftime. Leaps with it on the right side. Right corner to Skirring. Now to Leaps on the right wing. Top of the key to Nimrod. Nimrod left baseline to Hosting. Back between the circles to Nimrod. 15 seconds to play here in the second quarter. 39-14 the score. Leaps with it on the right wing. Passes to Winter to Hosting. Left corner to Nimrod. Nimrod top of the key to Hosting. Right side to Leaps. 2 seconds. Three-pointer up. No good. Hosting skies for the rebound. Put it up. No good. Skirring put it up and in, but it was after the horn. Well, quite a first half, ladies and gentlemen. 39-14. Decorah leads it here at the halftime break. Time to hear from some of our great sponsors, including Dr. Kelly Reagan Chiropractic, Wenatchee Mutual Insurance, Decorah Mobile Glass, and Hacker Nelson CPAs and Business. 39-14. Decorah leads it here at the halftime break. Another action tonight. Crestwood has defeated Walk-On 58-35. Crestwood awaiting the winner of this one on Thursday night in Walk-On. And if it is Decorah, we will have it for you here on AM 1240 KDEC and KDECradio.com beginning at 6:50. We can tell you that Charles City has defeated Union LaPorte City tonight by 61-28 margin. And also in girls basketball tonight, the Turkey Valley Trojans season comes to an end, and it was a great season, 23-2, I believe. Newell Fonda, the defending state runner-ups, knock off Turkey Valley 57-46. Tomorrow night, I will be in Dubuque as the Luther men's basketball team opens up Iowa Conference tournament play. The same place they ended the regular season on Saturday against the Dubuque Spartans. The North Star, the 6th seed. We'll have that for you 6:50 tomorrow night at AM 1240. The women will host either Coe or Simpson on Thursday night. And if this score stays put, that will just be a video stream broadcast up at Luther College. So,
well, you know,
in 16 more minutes of basketball, hopefully I'll send a text to my 2 kids and say, get ready to work on Thursday night.
Yeah, clear your voices. You know, the thing, too, about Luther, boy, I tell you what, that big matchup on Saturday when the women went down there with an opportunity to come out on top in the conference, it sounded like Dubuque kind of put the leather to them a bit.
That was just one of those weird games in which Luther shot 31% and scored 81 points. Yeah. That's crazy. Well, but that's their style of play,
that's too. That's exactly right. They're going to go up and down the floor, and that's the way it works. So,
and the way it worked out, all the tiebreakers were even between Luther and Coe. they had to draw golf balls to determine the 2 and the 3 seed, and that's the way Luther got the number 2 seed. So we'll have Luther men tomorrow night on AM 1240 at about 6:55. Luther at Dubuque. Then we'll have Iowa and Illinois on FM 100.5 pregame 7 tip-off at 8 on Wednesday night. And if this score stays put, Larry and I will get a road trip ready to go on Thursday night over to Walk-On.
Ooh, popcorn. Come on, Decorah.
Troy Rao, Jared Latteberg, Austin Arndt, Evan Suko, and Tony Rex for Oelwein, Nimrod, Hartman, Lang, Skuring, and Leaps for Decorah. Arndt turnaround shot in the lane, up and good. Arndt with 14 of the 16 for Oelwein, 39-16 the score.
Obviously something they talked about at halftime, Darren. That was a set play, and it worked beautifully.
Nimrod with it between the circles to Hartman at the free throw line, in the left corner to Jacob Leaps. Leaps retreats to the midcourt area, passes between the circles to Nimrod, right side to Skuring, deflected pass loose, being taken on the right wing by Hartman, back to Skuring between the circles, now to Nimrod. Nimrod on the right side to Skuring. Skuring high on the right to Hartman. A 12-footer is up. It's no good. Hartman tried to save the rebound but ran out of real estate to do so. And Oelwein will have it from the far end. Decorah to our right, Oelwein to our left here in half number 2. We also received word that Lansing Key fell in their regional final of girls basketball tonight as well.
They had a pretty good season as well, Darren.
21-4 they ended up. Pass underneath, Rex goes in the left corner to Suko. Three-pointer is up, no good. Arndt got the rebound, went up, had the shot blocked by Hartman. It's taken by Leaps for Decorah. Leaps up into the front court. Leaps dribbles to the right wing, right corner to Skuring, skips it over to Nimrod, left side. Nimrod in the left corner to Lang. Lang passes Talbot to Skuring, right corner to Leaps. Leaps back between the circles to Skuring, left side to Colin Nimrod. Nimrod kicks it in the lane to Hartman. Hartman goes right side to Skuring. Drake for 3, good. Drake with 5 points on the night. And it's 42-16 Decorah.
That was tremendous patience there by Decorah. They passed up a couple of shots to get a better one.
On the left side with it is Latteberg. Latteberg left corner to Evan Suko. Now to Latteberg. His pass intercepted by James Lang. Quickly ahead to Skuring. Drake driving in right side. Put it up off the glass and in. Drake with the first 5 of the second half for Decorah. He's got 7 on the night. 44-16 Decorah. 6 minutes to play third quarter. High on the right with it is Tony Rex. Rex goes in the right corner to Arndt. Arndt back in the right wing to Rao. Now to Arndt at the free throw line. Between the circles to Latteberg. Back to Rao. Right wing three-pointer. No good. Rebound tapped around. Taken by Arndt left baseline. Arndt dribbles to the free throw line. Dribbles down the lane. Went up and got hammered by James Lang, who picks up his 3rd personal foul. 5:40 to play here in the third. 44-16 Decorah.
And again, James, there's that thing that's been a bugaboo for him all year. Continues to here tonight even. He didn't need to do that.
And there's some perspiration on the floor, and now the official...
It's on the ball, I guess.
It's on the ball, I guess.
Well, you weren't hanging on to that, were you, Darren?
Nope.
Okay, just checking.
Didn't spill my Gatorade on it either. So. And Arndt, who has done everything from the offensive perspective for Oelwein, will go to the free throw line. First free throw up and good, but wave it off. He touched the line beforehand.
Oh, my goodness.
Just one of those nights for the Oelwein Huskies.
Is that a turnover?
He gets the second free throw, so no.
Oh. I'm glad you know all these things.
Yeah, I don't think it would be. It would just be a dead ball rebound to the opponent if it was on the second free throw, and that's inside baseball statistics or inside technically basketball statistics. I could sit there and have those conversations with you, but since it's 9 o'clock, a lot of people would probably be falling asleep if I analyzed it too much.
What do you know about badminton?
Nothing.
Oh.
I know Coach O once referred to it as the good game of badminton back in PA. Lang across the lane to Hartman, and he lays it up and in. Hartman into double figures with 11. Good post-to-post speed there. 46-17. Decorah up by 29 with 5:13 to play here in the third quarter. Bowler with the basketball, double teamed. His pass knocked away, taken away by Skuring. Leaves it for Nimrod. Back to Skuring. Lays it up and in. Pretty. Drake Skurring with 9. 48-17 Decorah, their biggest lead of the night at 31 points.
I want to talk about that play just a minute when we get a chance, Darren.
Talk about it right now, Coach B.
Okay, well, what happened there is that...
Here's Nimrod with the interception. Nimrod driving all the way down, lays it up too strong. Rebound pulled down by Suko, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Decorah. Now you can make it.
Okay, anyway, what happened is we got the steal by Nimrod. Nimrod takes about 3 quick dribbles. Skurring is coming down hard. Skurring gives it to Nimrod right away. Nimrod gives it right back. Now, if Drake doesn't give him the ball as quickly as he doesn't get that layup. It was a beautifully designed play.
48-17 Decorah. Oelwein basketball. 4:27 to play here in the third as Schumacher drives down the lane uncontested and he lays it up for 2. That's the first points off the bench for Oelwein.
First assist of the game, too, for Oelwein, I might add.
48-19 the score. Here's Lang with a strong move down the lane, lays it up. It fell short, but Lang got it back and put it up and in. James with 8. Halfway point, third quarter, 50-19 Decorah.
That's how you pad your stats.
Ladberg, left corner to Moeller. 3 is up, it is no good. Rebound taken down by Chris Hartman. Now to Colin Nimrod, who will walk it up into the front court. To Skurring to Hartman. A 3-pointer is no good. Rebound pulled down by Arndt. Hartman now 3 of 5 from 3-point range. His percent dropped 15% with that shot.
He's slacking off.
Up to Schumacher down the lane, puts it up and in. Schumacher with 4. It's 50-21. Score up 29 with 3:20 to play here in the third quarter. Nimrod with it right side. To Lang, a lazy pass, and it's taken away by Arndt. Arndt up the left side of the floor, had it knocked away, got it back, kicks to Moeller on the left wing underneath the Schumacher. He puts it up, it's no good. Rebound down to Leaps. Now to Lang. Lang to Hartman. To Nimrod, now to Hartman along the right baseline, right wing to Lang. Top of the key to Drake, 3-pointer up. It is no good. Rebound down to Arndt for Oelwein. 2:50 to play here in the third. It's 50-21 Vikings. Looking well on their way to a district final. Right corner with it is Evan Suko. A 3-pointer is up. It's no good. Rebound down to Drake Skurring. Quickly ahead to Colin Nimrod. Colin drives all the way down. Puts it up and in, and a foul is called on Jared Ladberg.
Would you say that was a nice outlet pass by Drake?
I would respond to that by saying that was an understatement, Larry Berlin.
That was, wow, what a nice play.
As Nimrod will go to the line for an attempt at the 3-point play. Ladberg's first free throw and team foul number 1 as well. Nimrod will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. He's got 13 points. This is only his 11th free throw attempt of the year. He's made 7 of his previous 10. And now it's 8 of 11.
That's a good percentage.
53-21, 2:30 to play here in the third quarter. Ladberg left corner to Mayotte. Mayotte back to Ladberg, and Bryce Hosting caught with his hand in the cookie jar. His first and the team's second. 2:24 to play here in the third. All Decorah. Vikings led 26-4 at the end of the first quarter and really never looked back.
No, they're playing a pretty solid game right now. Oelwein's responded and playing better, but Decorah's playing solid.
Schumacher with a long drive in the lane, put it up and in. Schumacher with 6, all coming here in the second half. 30-point lead for Decorah, 53-23. Nimrod left corner to Winter. Winter deep on the left side to Nimrod. Nimrod deep on the right side to Nick Bachman. Bachman part of a banner-winning group at All-State Speech this weekend. And Austin Arndt called for a foul away from the ball, his first and the team's second. 1:53 to play here in the third, 53-23 Decorah.
Boy, Decorah did have a great run there at the state speech.
Yep.
I don't know who was in charge of the state speech for Decorah, but they must have done a good job. Mr. Hodek sitting right next to us here.
He's almost as good on the clock, but not quite.
We woke him up anyway.
Exactly. Winter with it right side to Nimrod, driving into the lane, had it stripped by Arndt. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Decorah ball with 1:34 to play here in the third quarter. 53-23. I'm surrounded by, let's see, Coach B with 5 state titles in tennis, Hodek with a bunch of titles in speech, Christy Nimrod with a bunch of state titles in cross country. What in the world am I doing on this end of the floor?
You are the glue that holds our school together, Darren.
Stop it, you're making me blush. Drenthe, the hosting in the corner, a three-pointer is no good. Rebound pulled down by Oelwein. It was Mason Moeller that got it. Arndt driving in the lane, put it up around the rim and good. Arndt with 17 on the night. 53-25. This is Vikings Radio, 1240 KDEC Decorah and KDECRadio.com. Darren Swenson, Larry Berlin for district semifinal basketball. It's been all Decorah tonight, 53-25. With 55 seconds to play here in the third quarter, Vikes outscored Oelwein as Reed Drenthe misses the shot. Rebound down to Mason Moeller. Vikes outscored Oelwein 26-4 in quarter number 1 and never looked back. Here is Arndt, lost control of the dribble. It's taken away by Winter to Nimrod underneath the hosting. Lays it up and in. Pretty pass from Colin Nimrod. 55-25 as Nimrod almost got a steal and he ran out of real estate along the near sideline.
And he almost took the official out, and it's a good thing he didn't because he just called a technical on the Oelwein coaching staff.
And actually he called it on Daquan Schumacher, and he called a second technical on Daquan Schumacher, and he has been ejected. Daquan Schumacher just picked up 2 technical fouls in a row. And I heard one of the magic words that he said. And
was it go team go?
It was not.
Oh.
And you know, the FCC has rules against me telling you exactly what he said.
Yeah, please don't. So, okay, so now he's got 2 technicals, huh?
And he has been ejected from the game. I've never seen a high school kid ejected.
Doesn't he have to leave the gym? Yep, here he goes. Now he's out for 2. I don't know if he's a track or if he's anything this spring, but he's out for that for one
game there.
Oofda. That's not how he wanted to lead the game. He was playing really well there in the second half.
And he's a senior too.
Hey, boy.
Nick Bachman will go to the free throw line to shoot 4 free throws. 27.6 to play here in the third quarter. 55-25 Decorah. And the free throw's up. It's no good.
Yeah. No.
That is the first varsity free throw miss for Nick Bachman.
Well, he has a chance to miss more here.
Or to get the percentage back up there.
There he goes.
Free throw up and good for Nick. His first points of the night. Now all 9 Decorah players that have played to this point have scored.
Those guys are learning.
Free throw up and good for Mr. Bachman. 57-25. 27.6 left here in quarter number 3.
Can I go on and get popcorn and come back here? They'll still be shooting free throws.
And the fourth free throw is the third make for Nick Bachman. So in that sequence, his free throw percentage dropped 17% from 100 down to 83
Gosh,
on the season. Come on, Nick, you're better than that.
Don't you hate that when that happens? I wouldn't know.
Neither would I, my friend. Nimrod left side too, hosting to Winter at the left block, puts it up and in. Winter with his first bucket. 60-25, and we've reached that magic 35-point plateau. So clock.
There goes the clock.
Will run. Expect a quick fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Left side with it is Mason Moeller. Moeller top of the key to Latteberg. A three-pointer is up. It is no good. And the horn sounds. The quarter is over. It is 60-25. Decorah. After 3 quarters of play, let's take a break for Vicks Heating and Plumbing. 60-25. Decorah leads it as we go to the fourth quarter. Vikings looking well on their way to winning their first postseason game in a couple of seasons and making a little road trip over to on Thursday night to take on the Crestwood Cadets.
And that's okay. I'll do that.
You know what? Decorah Cresco postseason, that doesn't sound like fun at all.
No, and has it ever happened before?
Yeah.
A couple times.
And with all due respect, and it's fun because and with all due respect to Crestwood, Decorah hasn't had they've had okay success against Crestwood, but postseason the Cadets have kind of controlled that one. As a new quintet into the game for Decorah: Caleb Qualley, Sam Saquony, Peyton Stack, Cole Steffen, and Tim Meyer now the quintet in for Decorah.
Good for them. Good for them. Get a foul quick, guys. Get your name in the book, man. That's #1 priority.
Coach Berlin coaching here tonight. Evan Suko drives in. And
all right.
And he gets fouled.
One of these guys understands.
That's not your help.
You can't you can't say they don't listen to you, Coach.
Yeah, I tell you that Meyer, he knows all the tricks.
Meyer with the foul, his first, team's third.
Yeah, I tell you.
Clock will stop here on the foul situation. Evan Suko will look for his first points. Free throw up, no good.
At the three-quarter mark, Decorah was shooting 46%, Darren, and Oelwein was at a meager 36%.
Second free throw, it is no good. Rebound pulled down by Peyton Stack to Caleb Qualley. Qualley up into the front court for Decorah.
Good seeing Caleb out there playing. Had some injury problems.
Meyer on the right wing to Caleb Qualley near the top of the key. Had it knocked away by Latterberg. Taken away by Latterberg. He'll drive down and he'll miss the left-handed layup. The rebound to Tim Meyer. Meyer quickly ahead to Steffen. Now to Sam Saquony, and he lays it up.
Oh, there's my neighbor. I tell you, he can't only golf, he can score on the basketball floor.
That was like softly putting in a putt right there.
You betcha.
62-25. I'm sure Rich Gard is taking credit for that bucket somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Flatterberg high on the right to Suko. Underneath at the right block to Mason Moeller. Moeller on the right wing to Flatterberg. Goes up, shot blocked, and Peyton Stock got hit in the eye as Latterberg puts up the shot up and in.
What happened to him now? Did you see the play?
And Stock got poked in the eye, and he is down on his back. Coach Carlson, Kelly Ruckert out to assess the situation there.
That's too bad. Gosh darn it. Get a chance to be in the game, and then you have something like that happen.
62-27.
Darn it.
6:29 to play in the ball game.
You know, and again, this may sound a little crass, but that's why you foul right away. You only get so many chances.
As Peyton remains on his back on the far end of the court. As they attend to him, let's hear from the A&J Petersburg Agency Insurance and Real Estate. They continue to work on Peyton Stack as he goes to his feet, and he
appears to be all right.
And a little bit of a scratch right around the eye socket, but I saw a few of those down at State Wrestling this weekend.
I'll bet you did. And it looks like they had a contact that came out there.
Yeah. Qualley to Steffen. Steffen to Qualley in the corner. Loose ball. Pinballed around and taken by Mason Moeller for Oelwein. We have 6:15 to play here in the ball game. It is 62-27. Shot up by Moeller is no good. Rebound to Tim Meyer for Decorah. Here is Steffen to Saquony. Layup no good. Rebound down to Oelwein. It was Austin Arndt that got him. Coming in for Peyton Stock, by the way, was Keegan Lillefeld as Latterberg puts up a wild shot. No good, and another technical foul is going to be called on Oelwein here. And Jared Latterberg will pick up the technical foul. That will be his second and the team's fifth. And Tim Meyer will shoot the free throws. This was a different official to call this technical foul, and free throws are no good. And there hasn't been demonstrative actions on these technical fouls, but they must be saying some magic words. And when I say magic, I mean not nice.
Black magic, I think is the word, Darren.
Free throw up and good for Tim Meyer. So now 11 Decorah Vikings have scored now.
And I can understand why Oelwein guys are frustrated. I mean, everybody would get frustrated, but this is where you got to keep your head screwed on.
Well, I mean, and yeah, you're down 63-27, but saying a word that you wouldn't say in front of your grandmother probably doesn't help the situation, in all honesty, as Moeller guards Tim Meyer for 5 seconds, and it is a 5-second violation and a turnover on Decorah. Only the 10th on the Vikings tonight. Very good floor game.
Yep. And again, I might add that it's been 3 here in this quarter.
Yeah. 63-27 will be the Vikings and Cadets on Thursday night in Walk-On. 6:50 for the pregame show on that one. That was a rematch of a district final a couple of years ago in which Crestwood won at Walk-On. Crestwood looked very good tonight in a victory over Walk-On as Ladeberg misses a 15-footer on the right side, and Keegan Lillefeld got the rebound. Tim Meyer, the free throw line to Caleb Qualley to Keegan Lillefeld. In the left corner, now to Meyer, and Meyer bumped into and fouled by Mason Moeller, his first and the team's 6th. 4:46 clock running. 63-27 Vikings. Again, if you're just joining us, the start of the game was beautiful. 26-4 lead after 1 quarter. Here, let's get to a point of debate, Larry. Last Tuesday's start against Waverly, or this tonight's start as Meyer misses a runner, rebound down to Oelwein in the person of Ladeberg. Last Tuesday's start versus Waverly, or tonight's start against Oelwein, which one was better?
I think tonight's was better, Darren, because we looked to me like Waverly just wasn't playing the other night. But I think tonight Decorah just came out and played a total ball game.
Sam Sackwitney picks up the foul, his first, team is 4th. And I would agree with you just because of that, as a 3-pointer is up and good by Corey Harkin for Oelwein to make it 63-30. I think tonight it was better on both ends of the floor as Qualley tries a 3-pointer. It is no good. Rebound down to Ladeberg. Fair to say there, Coach B?
Yeah, I think so. I would agree with you on that.
3:33 left, clock running, 4th quarter, 63-30. A 3-pointer up long by Ladeberg. Rebound down to Timmy Meyer.
He's got 3 rebounds.
Doucette's guards can board. Qualley to Lillefeld outside the arc, left side, right side to Cole Steffen. Steffen right corner to Caleb Qualley. Qualley top of the key to Keegan Lillefeld, 3-pointer. Little short and wide right. Out of bounds.
Well,
Keegan with a nervous smile on his face as if to say, whoops.
I didn't mean to do that.
63-30. A little more leg there, 40. Moeller on the right baseline to Ladeberg. He goes up and scores and was fouled by Sam Sackwitney.
That's Sam. He's taking this thing and getting your name in the book. Got 2 points and 2 fouls.
Must be something in the water in your neighborhood there.
Yeah. Well, Sam's coming out now.
Paint and Stock back in.
Stock comes back in. That's good to see.
Ladeberg will go to the free throw line with an opportunity at a 3-point play. Ladeberg, a 7-point-a-game scorer, has 4 points, all coming here in the 4th quarter. Free throw no good. Lillefeld the rebound. 2:40 to play in this one. 63-32. Decorah with the advantage. Lillefeld fouled underneath by Mayad, and Keegan will go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. Vikes did what they needed to do against a 2-20 team. Took them out of the game early.
Well, the officials now have had 2 kind of blowout ball games. I mean, the first game tonight was kind of a one-sided affair.
Free throw up and good for Lillefeld, so 12 Vikings have scored now. As a couple of new players come in, Joseph Lensing and Brandon Larson for Oelwein. Well, these two teams played to a combined 10-point margin in the regular season. Tonight, different story. This Oelwein team, as Littlefield hits the second free throw to make it 64-32. This Oelwein team, 7 of their 20 losses were by single digits, including 2 to Decorah. The Vikes took them away from anything early on. Three-pointer by Brandon Larson, no good. Rebound down to Mayat of Oelwein. Another 3 banked up and in that time by Mason Moeller. 65-35 the score. Decorah with a 30-point lead with 2 minutes to play. Here's Cole Steffen for 3. It rims out. The rebound pulled down by Oelwein. Mayat got it. Mayat passes on the right wing to Moeller. Moeller drives among 4 defenders, dumps it to the left block, and Joseph Lensing, he lost it on the way up, and Keegan Littlefield fouled him with 140, or got the rebound, I should say, and got fouled, I should say, with 1:45 left. Just looking at margins of victory this year for Decorah, the biggest margin of victory was down at Southwind. That was a 40-point win for Decorah. Littlefield, 2 for 2 at the free throw line. First free throw up around the rim and good.
And I think this could easily been that, could have beat that, I think, if we'd have kept anybody on that court. So,
but right move, playing 3 days from now.
Yeah, beautiful move. Let them play.
Second free throw up around the rim and good. Let's say you got a situation where a foul shooter is fouled. Keegan's probably saying Thursday night, hey, coach, I'm 4 for 4.
Yeah, put me in, man.
67 to 35. Shot up by Lensing at the left block, no good. Rebound down to Stock for Decorah and out of Meyer. 67-35 as Steffen throws it to Littlefield, who makes a leaping grab at the left block to Stock, and Stock goes up and got hammered by Nick Stacy. And now Peyton Stock will go to the free throw line to shoot a couple.
I think the official had put his whistle away, had to fumble around to find it again.
I've been there. 1:20 left.
I went to a game once and didn't have a whistle. Didn't discover that until I went out to do the tip. And I went, oh.
Free throw is up and good. Well, I refereed a game in football once, and I was the referee, and I forgot to bring a coin out for the coin toss. Stock hits both free throws, 69-35 Decorah.
What'd you do, odd or even?
Ran. And fast. Blocking foul on Keegan Littlefield, his first. 69-35 Decorah. Down to a little under a minute to play as Nick Stacy back in to get Zach Schulmeister for walk on, or for Oelwein. Oelwein turns it over. Steffen ahead to Caleb Qualley. Qualley at the right block, puts it up and in. 14 Decorah Vikings have now scored as Caleb Qualley gets the bucket there. 71-35 Vikings. Loose ball knocked away by Steffen, taken away by Qualley. Qualley attacks, puts it up, no good, but a foul is called on Oelwein. Brandon Larson going to get the personal. 27.9 to play. And Caleb Qualley will go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. He's had kind of an injury-plagued season, probably wanted more out of his basketball season, so good to see him getting a little time here in the postseason. Free throw, no good. Second free throw, no good. Littlefield had the rebound. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Keegan.
Well, no, Keegan, I don't know. That may weigh heavily on whether or not he comes in as a free throw shooter.
Free throw, no, or three-pointer, no good by Noah Rittinger. Now to Meyer, to Littlefield, to Steffen, a three-pointer up and good. And all 15 Vikings have scored tonight. 74-35 the score, and that's going to be that. Decorah wins it 74-35 here this evening. And they will move on to the district final on Thursday night in Waukon to take on Crestwood. We'll recap it after we hear from Nick Cuvalier and Troy Whitehill with Edward Jones Investments.